Good evening, everybody. We are back. Xenosaga episode 3, also Sprach Zarathustra. Last time we did some boss fights. We killed Voyager by having Caden sacrifice himself. That was sad, I think, I suppose. And now we're gonna keep going here. I don't even know what we're doing today. I just know we're going. Anyways, first off, I'm actually kind of tired today. I'm not feeling up to speed too much today. So probably tonight's stream is only gonna go for like two hours more or less. Maybe a little bit more, but not by much. So yeah, that's the plan for tonight. And yeah, sometimes these things just kind of happen, but you know, we'll make the most of it, I suppose. Isolated research facility. Let's see what kind of nonsense we can find over here. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna wait for people to start coming in. Maybe at some point today we'll take like a short break. To go into something else. I don't know. I'm just tired today. There's no reason for me to be either, because I did have to work today, but only for a couple of hours. It wasn't that bad. Okay, well, today was kind of busy, but still not that bad. Anyways, yeah, sometimes this kind of things just sort of happen. Let me see if I can sneak up on this guy. Okay. So how does this game work again? Marinetta team of people and lasers. Okay, just go with this guy instead. Sure, why not? Okay, yeah, that works. See, we're getting things done already. Are these people even gonna survive? I don't think they are. You know what, we won. That's okay. It's a good thing when we start off the streaming by like winning. That's a nice thing. Okay. I actually turned the brightness on my TV up, but I'm realizing I don't actually need to have done that, because with the HD cord connected, the screen is a lot easier to see. But still, I guess it kind of helps to have the brightness up a bit. I don't think it's up as much on the stream though, so if anyone wants me to turn the brightness up, let me know. I can do that. Okay, so there's two of them that we can... Actually, no, all of them. Well, I guess we'll just go one by one. See what we can find in each of them. Okay, well, that one leads to a robot. This one just leads to some destructible items. That one had an all repair on it. It does not repair everything, I don't think. Because if your mech gets broken, you can't repair it back. So that's unfortunate. Whatever. We're gonna keep going down on this until we find what we're looking for. I'm gonna go a little bit slower here. Sort of. Thought maybe I could sneak up on him, but he's clearly not. That's okay. Jin knows what he's doing. Okay. Got some fire, people. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We're getting things done. Ow! That's not too bad though. Let's see. You're weak to lasers, and you're weak to lasers, and everyone's weak to lasers. Doesn't matter who I hit. Well, okay, maybe it does. Okay, well, let's try that again. Okay, well, we got that guy taken care of. Yeah, Dina's not as powerful. Like, despite having two weapons, it's actually the least powerful mech. And also despite the fact that it's being driven by Cosmos, which is even weirder, but... You know, whatever. Okay, did anyone have enough someone had 400... Yeah, Ziggy has 400 points. Hold on, let me check something. Did I want you to get something? Yeah, probably this thing. Okay. Did anyone else have enough points for anything? No, okay, it was only Ziggy. That's fine. Anyway, we're gonna wait for people to start coming into the chat here. Assuming it works. You know, I'm gonna give it a couple of minutes. We've only been live for 6 minutes. But yeah, I am wary of that one time where my chat just wasn't working. I wish there was a way for me to know when the chat doesn't work, but my best alternative was to have the stay hydrated bot alert me as quickly as possible, and the quickest I can get stay hydrated bot to notify me is once every hour. I'm gonna need like once every 15 minutes, but I'll have to look into another bot, see if there's someone else that can, some other bot that can like just do constant reminders. Okay. Anyways, you're weak to lasers. It's gonna kill you, and then you're probably gonna die anyways, or not. Never mind. Fuck Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, now we won. I could probably be using my my super special attacks, but I don't know. We've had so many boss fights lately that I'm like fully expecting another boss fight to happen any second now. Just could happen when you least expect it. Okay. Anyways. Let's see. But maybe this is a good time to use it, because there's a bit too many people here and you don't want to get hit by any of them. Not in the mood. Keep dealing with that shit. Okay, well that's everyone. Cool, we did 113,000 damage, everyone died. Got some bonuses. Shion leveled up, Cosmos leveled up. We're level 52 now, yeah. Remember when Cosmos was actually the lowest level just because she had, she joined the party after everyone else? I remember those days, and then that one time where she was just not present. I remember those. Am I supposed to board those? I don't think I am. Why do we need to hit it once normally before we can hit it with the... You know what? It's okay. Doesn't matter. We're just here to play the video game, get things done, get things fast, and all that stuff. Okay. No, we don't need to board the ESs. I guess we're actually gonna get to run around normally now. What's my party looking like again? Yeah, that's fine. You know what I want to see? I want to see some Cosmos character development. I was actually talking about this with a friend of mine the other day. And wait, hold on. We're gonna get... No, okay. That is a big treasure chest. Anyways, I was telling him like how much screen time Cosmos and Telos don't get, despite the fact that they're advertised as like the main characters in the entire... Not... Well, okay, Telos only in the third game, of course, but Cosmos is like everywhere in Xenosaga as advertisement. From the first game up until the very end. And yet she gets so little character development and anything like that. It boggles the mind how Bandai Namco decided to advertise her despite the fact that she's almost a minor character. It almost feels that way sometimes. Anyways, just letting you know I'm around. I'll be AFK for a bit. I'm going to try and feed an apple to one of the local raccoons. Okay, well that's cool. Go ahead and feed those apples to those raccoons. Actually, someone on Facebook said the other day that if you see a wild animal and you see that it needs help, yeah, sure, go ahead and take it like a vet or something, but don't actually take it in, because animals are best left in the wilderness to let them, they're not supposed to be in your house. They're supposed to be out there dealing with nature, and keeping them in your house isn't actually good for them, unless they're, domestic animals like dogs and cats and stuff like that. But, wild animals are supposed to be out in the wild, otherwise they won't grow right and things like that. Okay. My wall. Okay. Alright, clearly my wall isn't gonna stay up, so I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, Jen, you need to like build up your thing again, so just boom, get that guy and get that guy. He's almost got level 3 things again. Awesome. Okay. I'm pretty sure enemies can't dodge you if they're not facing you, so that's convenient. Also, I do remember that we gave Cosmos a brand new weapon, so hopefully she can do something with that. Can I use this now? I know we opened a door somewhere, I just don't know where. Okay, I guess he wasn't there. Well, he was downstairs. Can I? Yeah, like in the lower floor. So can I? I should be able to go down there somehow. Well, let's see. Maybe I missed a door somewhere, or just like a general area. I don't think I did, but I might have. Okay, I don't think I did that back there though. I do feel like we'll probably have to go back down and search for something. Maybe. Oh, do I have to do something with this? Let me disembark this. Yes, and come over here. Come over here real quick. See what's going on with you. Can I do anything else besides just supplying power from the sub-power source? Okay, I can't turn it off anymore or anything, so whatever we have to do, it's not here. Okay. And sometimes the answer is really obvious and I just don't see it because I'm blind. It's like I need new glasses, but okay, go to the underground station. It doesn't give me an option to go anywhere else. So again, the answer is probably down here somewhere. I checked on that thing and it doesn't have power, so we can't really do anything with it. Guess we have to fight you again. I don't appreciate you. Anyways. Okay. Good job, Jin. Not so good job, Zebulon. You know what? Just heal. And then you can just do that a bunch of times. Well, it's only gonna kill one of them. Actually, it's not even gonna kill one of them. That one is, though. Okay, whatever. Okay, now we won. Actually, no, we haven't won yet. Okay, now we... Never mind, there's still a guy here. How many people are there? Okay, yeah, just 3 or 4 moons. Jeez. Okay, my stream is doing fine, right? Yeah, it looks like it's doing fine. It looks Ziggy leveled up. Cool. Anyone have enough? Well, okay, I know some people actually moved on to this one's down here, so we should probably start, you know, doing things on this. Small attack plus slow, short counter, strength, vitality. There we go. See, we've cleared that whole thing out in one go. Oh, it's just this 70 times 4. So that's... Okay, 7 times 4 is 28, I think. Yeah, because 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 4 is 28. So we need 280 points for this one. So we'll wait until we get all those points just so I can get everything at once. Ziggy, though, you got the one thing I wanted you to get, so I think you're good. Shion didn't have anything that I wanted her from here. No, okay, I already got her EP. I mean, I guess we can get her extra HP, but we don't really need it too much. There wasn't anything... Oh, here, this one has more EP. Okay, we should save 100 for this one instead. 300 for that one. Okay. So, do you have anything similar in these? No. Cosmos, how about you? Any others? No, okay. Chaos, you actually are still waiting to get this one. Same for you, Junior. Momo, you got your master skill, that's fine. I actually could probably use Honor Revive with full HP one time. Yeah, that's pretty good. So we might actually go... We might save up for that, but let's see what else we can do. Oh, wait, you want I wanted her to have? Okay, I already gave her that, never mind. Maybe we should just move on to this one. Yeah, let's just move on to that. Okay. But is there anything else that she should be... Yeah, this one. More EP. And more EP. You can never go wrong with just more EP. Okay. You got your master skill. Anything I should be looking into over here? Type G critical. That's fine. Okay, yeah, just start working on this then. Okay. This requires 200, so I'm gonna wait a little bit more. Okay. Cool. Well, the sooner we do this, the more ready we'll be for more incoming battles in the future, I suppose. Maybe I'm supposed to go to a different one of these. I can't dismount that. Okay. You know what, let's just go ahead and do our freaking Garuda's Wrath. That will take care of things. Yeah, oftentimes I don't feel like dealing with these enemies. Okay. Jin, were you waiting to get 200? Were you? Hold on. I think you were. Yeah, just... Boom. Okay. Now you need 280 for this sort of stuff. I'm not even paying attention to what they're getting, I'm just getting it. Okay. Cosmos, you on the other hand, you actually you can get these things now. Okay. So now you need to build up 400 for that stuff. I don't actually need to wait for her to build up all of it, but we're actually getting to a point where we're getting SP fast enough for that to be a viable option. Okay. There was something else that I wanted from you, right? No, not really. Yeah, just get this stuff now. Okay, cool. Need 200 for that. Let's see. Oh, hold on, there's a... Okay, yeah, I did miss something. You see, that's why you gotta go in and around exploring more. That's fine, I was just extra grinding. It's grinding we don't have to do again later, I suppose. You please hit the one that's weak to fight. No. Okay, no, he didn't want to feel. He didn't feel like hitting the one that was actually weak to fire. I wish the AI was smart enough to do that. Like, hey, they see that enemy that's like when they instantly kill an enemy, instead of going for another guy that's that is weak to... Well, damn. Okay, instead of going for another random guy, they should actually go for someone that's weak to the element that they're good with. I don't know, I feel like that would make more sense. That would be better in the long run. Okay. Anyways, let's see, are we missing any other items down here? Before we do that, can I get anything from here? The gate is currently locked, please press the gate switch to open it. Okay. So we need to unlock that. That's cool, that's fine, that's A-okay. Let's see. So there's a long ass hallway over there. What's this way though? Another long ass hallway. I guess we just go. You know what? Hold on. There's probably an item back there. There's probably an item at the end of that. Like, it's just... There's probably just like an... Oh, hold on. There's a conveyor belt here. That's fine. That makes things easier. Is this an endurance test, or is there actually like a thing down here? No? Wow. It was just... They just felt like modeling that. Okay, they could have just left that alone, I guess, but they didn't. Maybe just so the facility makes more sense, not from a gameplay perspective, but from like a design perspective. That's my best guess. Okay. Okay, well that one keeps the conveyor empty. Okay, so this one we need to fix it. Oh shit! Okay, actually, no, hold on. That's fine. That's fine. Can't even access that anyway. We need to do it on the way back. That one's malfunctioning too. Okay, so we need to make sure we actually go in here, or just break it, which will actually fix it. Logic, I suppose. Anyways, that's cool. It fixed it. Okay. I can open that gate. Go to there with the ESs. And come over here. There's an enemy over there. That's... no, don't go down here. There's an enemy over there. Okay, this goes a long way. Holy shit. Okay. Now... there's probably something else over here. Let me take this one first. Okay, there's some save points and stuff over there. I guess that's convenient. There we go. Here's an item. Yeah, there's just no enemies in the on-foot sections here, which, again, I'm okay with, because fighting in the ES is much faster and much easier. We got a new thing. Hold on. Newly acquired. Small SP plus. Does anyone have enough space for that? DS. No, this takes up 4 slots. Okay, well we just have to save that until we can access that shop and maybe get some upgrades. Maybe. Okay. Oh, please, thank you. Now I see more conveyor belts over there. This is the dungeon of the conveyor belts. That's just what we're this is the Sonic dungeon. This is the Sonic dungeon. It's just right here. Okay. There's a door over there. I can't access this though, so we're gonna have to access there through a different way, which I already see down there. Okay. Alright, now it's just a matter of come back. We'll get there eventually, I promise. Can I? No, okay. You can't actually go in there. Alright. Well, the conveyor belts are fun for a little while, but eventually they just get kind of boring because it's just going back and forth. Okay. I mean, I'm glad they added them in, so that traveling this giant-ass area on foot wouldn't take like 2 hours. Won't be like the whole stream just walking to and fro in this to these fields, but whatever. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go approach that save point over there. Yeah, this one. And now I'm... well, hold on. This is anything on the shop. No. Okay. I know there's people that can get new weapons, actually. Hold on. Do you... oh, that's right. I got you a different one because it was better, I think. Maybe. Actually, what did I get? No, that's what you have. That one... yeah, that one gives like soul down. This one does have more power, but that one is just like the soul down debuff, so that's better overall. I guess I can buy more slots, but I don't really feel like doing that too much right now, if I have to be honest. Okay, I think we're fine, really. I guess we'll save real quick. Probably in here. 25 minutes of streaming. Almost 40 hours of game time. It is a JRPG. Don't be surprised by those long times, but again, I do think we're approaching the end here. I don't think this is the final dungeon, but we are getting somewhere. Okay. And you wait for fire. Okay. Anyways, I do have some stories to tell today, but I'll tell them later. Again, once we have some more activity in the chat. Let me just see what I just got. That's actually weaker. Is it? Wait. Yeah, it's weaker. Never mind. Hey. Sometimes I just make random noises to pretend commentary. Okay, hold on. Well, crap, the pop-up player isn't working for you anymore. Oh well, that's unfortunate. I hope you get it fixed, or hope you have a solution for it. I suppose gives me an XML error now. That's weird. Yeah, I know Twitch can be, as the name suggests, kind of twitchy sometimes. Doesn't quite work as intended everything all the time, but that's just how technology works. Okay, nothing here. That's cool. Let's see. Okay, I can't go in there. Let's see. Okay, this is gonna open that door probably. I guess it is. Okay, cool. Anyway, the raccoon eventually took the apple off the ground, but there wasn't much to see. Unlike the bird seat where it sat in front of the window to eat it, this time it just took the apple and ran off somewhere. Ah. I'm surprised it didn't do it the first time, I suppose. Yeah, raccoons just kind of take stuff and then take them into a little hideout. They don't really understand when you give something to them. I think they probably just see an item and pick it up regardless of the source, which is fine, I guess. That's just how nature works. Okay. Okay, so we can't access now, but maybe we'll be able to access there later. Okay. That would explain why his Zigzagoon's signature ability is pickup. Yes, that would actually make sense. Zigzagoon does in fact work like an average raccoon. Are any people weak to fire? No. Okay, I'm just gonna take care of you then. Really digging this background music. Okay, did he dodge it? I guess, yeah, he dodged it. Okay, well, let's see if he dodges this one. Okay, no, I didn't dodge that one. Never mind, you enter the battle. My joke won't work now. Hey. Okay. Anyways, do we have mines on us? Yes, we do. Aye. Okay, that seems to do a bit more damage than the other thing. 3 turns, yeah, 3 turns to explode, so we need to finish this quickly. Okay. We should probably heal in the next battle. Sounds like a good idea to me. Anyone having... Yeah, Junior and Chaos now have enough skill points to get their final skills. As a Chaos, you get yourself Angelic Wave, which will unlock Babylon Seeker. Always execute revenge against short attacks. A mess. Skull, I guess. And then Junior... Overtaker. Large increase in boost rate. Only to self. Oh, okay, no. It can only be applied to self. That's fine. Actually, that is actually kind of useful. Alright. Well, cool. I don't think this game has like the you can't give other players, I mean other characters, the abilities of someone, so you can't really do those things with this game. That's fine. Okay. Ow. Yeah, we're actually taking damage now, so I need to be careful. I should have probably healed. There was absolutely no reason for me not to heal back there. Okay. Should I heal now, though? I think I'm more interested in just reducing their numbers. Okay. This guy is weak to lasers, just kill laser a bunch of times. Now once their numbers are down, then I can you know, start healing. Okay. Let's see. That just sucks then, never mind. Let's just start charging now. Before things go south. Okay. Let's see if we can take care of this. Okay, now that the officer is taken care of, now we don't have to worry about the other stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna have everyone at full health. Or, well, as close to full health as I can get them right now. There we go. Okay. We got... Okay, there's a door over there. And we're not gonna disembark it. So where are you now? These environments look completely interchangeable, but you could be in a Xenosaga 1 dungeon for all I know. We are like in the underground area of the cathedral where we were last time. We took an elevator that we unlocked at the end of the previous stream, and yeah, we're here now. So cool. Anyways, now that you're here, I guess I can start telling some of the stories I wanted to tell earlier. So, hold on. I have another retail adventure today. Not nearly as extreme as the stuff that I was talking about last week, but in my store we have a bakery, and in that bakery you can order custom cakes. I don't know. This seems to be some kind of data room. Okay, cool. But yeah, in my bakery you can order custom cakes, and you know, like, basically the customizable thing is just like the icing on top of it. Like you can ask for them to put like a design on it, and oh boy, did Lex Luthor steal your cakes again? No. But yeah, you can ask for, you know, custom cakes. Like they can tell you. So most people usually have like happy birthday, Janice, happy birthday, Daniel, whatever, you know, basic stuff like that. Or some people, you know, the ones that have children, they'll ask for like designs of like cartoon characters. So like today we had today I had someone bring in a cake of the Incredibles, and the design of the icing was actually like a city. And then he had like the incredible characters sitting on top of the cake as like little, you know, like cutouts, which is fine. You know, that's cool. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. But the other day, I was helping this lady.
Data access approval granted.
Cool. View data, same, yeah, sure. And yeah, so I helped this lady. Well, no, I didn't help her. She was actually about to go home already with her. You know, I just went to pick up her grocery cart. And before she put everything away, she had her cake. And the design of the cake was the freaking, literally just the #1 Victory Royale logo from Fortnite. It was literally just an empty canvas of a cake icing, except it had the freaking Fortnite thingy. And I was like, really? Like, I didn't actually say anything, I just stayed quiet, but in my mind, I was like, really? Someone actually loves Fortnite that much that they would actually put that shit on. Like, I'm almost tempted to believe that it might not have been like a little kid and more just like a YouTuber that like still lives with his mom. Like, hey mom, I'm making a video. Can you get me a Fortnite cake, please? And she was like, what? And they even had on top of the cake was literally a paper that had that Victory Royale logo printed on it, and that was all that was printed on it. So this lady, let me just imagine this lady actually going up to the baker and like, hey, can you put this on a cake? And I imagine someone must have recognized it because it's fucking Fortnite and it's popular. It's like, they must have looked at that for like a couple of seconds, you know, processing what their request was, and like, yes, ma'am, we can put that on a cake for you. You can come back for it on this date or whatever. And it's just, look, I don't necessarily have anything against Fortnite's existence, but it does get cringeworthy sometimes. Okay. Nice puzzle. Should the monitors to read their contents, yeah. Congratulations on your first victory, Royale. Sounds like the kind of cake my former pizza coworker would have bought. Yeah. Well, anyways, yeah, that was the only retail story I had this week. Nothing super special, it was just worth noting. Anyways, temporary representatives of the planet of Brexit Sacred Zone during the late 4600s amidst a climate of reconciliatory policies. Is that policies or policies between the immigration fleet and the Galaxy Federation? I'm sorry. We're reading about the immigration fleet regarding Donald Marquand. I just saw immigration and Donald in the same sentence, and I'm sorry. It's just on instinct, all right. I didn't mean. I didn't even say it. It's just you notice it. Okay. Anyways, he posts screenshot of each and every victory royale he achieves on Facebook. It's getting a bit annoying because he seems to be getting pretty good at it. Yeah. Anyways, I don't even know what we're in. The scandals. He assembled a group of children who had inherited the bloodline. God, this almost sounds current. Ambassadorship held an amnesty summit to bring the immigrant fleet and Galaxy Federation together. However, the event was targeted by a mysterious individual. He resigned as a result of the blah 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 blah. No, I don't want to see Data 7. Donald, immigrant, children, targeted. You just all the keywords right now. Anyways, I don't know why we need to shoot these in order to gain their information.
Data access approval granted.
Like, what's the point? Okay, is there more Donald information? No, okay, this is Mikhail Ortman. Okay, skilled operator for the Federation Police Special Ops Command. He was well versed in all things regarding the UMN and other networks. He's supposed to be blah blah blah. He was killed in the line of duty. He did things. He did brain jacket and all like good stuff. Or bad stuff, I mean.
Data access approval.
Are we playing like bingo right now? That's why it's looking like up there on the screen. Here I was expecting you to have to rearrange the lit monitors or something. This isn't a puzzle, it's just busy work. Yeah. Family, okay, Melise Ortus. Oh well, she's got Ortus on her name, so maybe that's important. Because Ortus is the No. Ormus. Not Ortus. Okay, never mind. Completely irrelevant person. Female investigator placed in the 1875th Special Ops Command immediately following her graduated. No something. You can read if you want. I'm not in the mood for like basic lore. Unless it's Donald. Okay. This isn't just a lore dome. This entire room is a lore landfill. Yeah. Okay, well I guess. Observation regarding Zora. Government issued Galaxy Federation Secretary Type Android Federation as Dmitry Yuri blah blah blah. Android made entirely blah blah blah. Technology blah blah blah. They were more highly valued than human workers blah blah blah. Tribe would suit the needs of various applications blah blah blah. As a secretary blah blah blah. More than few complaints. Well, I got a few complaints about this room. Let me tell you something. Okay.
Data access approval granted.
Okay. Chief of the 1875 Federation, blah 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 blah, he displayed blah blah blah, Vidian, stubborn, especially Jan's, okay, Jan's, hold on. Stubborn, yet, Sin McCallum, okay, yet thoughtful in this consideration for his subordinates, especially Jan Sauer, okay, that's Ziggy. Okay, so there is Ziggy lore. Now it makes sense. Perhaps it is because he worked for Jan's father, he displayed an understanding, not one word. He displayed an under, and he was standing under something. And compassion like that for a father figure. Okay, whatever.
Data access approval granted.
Okay. I brought Kayla. Brought a reality program Kanan installed, confident of Wilhelm and an acting server of the data of Realians and program Kanan and stuff. Am I supposed to do this in a particular order? Or is this really just, hey, here have some freaking lore for your troubles? Okay, Ernest Lewis, 1875, blah blah blah. Shortly after McCallum was arrested and a plot devised by Yuriev, a Sickler, upon McCallum's capture, he was giving arrest, the Abraxas, detachment. Yes. Okay.
Data access approval granted.
Okay. Leader of the, okay, well, Alexei Tsiolkovsky. Leader of the anti-human organization in TC 4667 and an extremely gifted blah blah blah. The respected of the garners leadership qualities words. You see why I get tired of playing this game sometimes?
All data checks complete. Releasing main room lock.
Cool. Awesome, we unlocked the main room. What's this one about? Klaus Torres, the only son of Irene Torres, president of the Torres Foundation, blah blah blah. He was brainjacked by mysterious individual, suicide on virtual space. Okay, cool. Anyways, what's happening here? Do we get some like interesting tidbits? Or is it just more fucking low? Let's see. Alright. This is quite a lot of data. I better download it into the database and check it out later. Yeah, we should have done that in the first place. You skipped over the part about Irene being Momo's real mother. Wait, what? Just kidding. Now that would have been... This is quite a lot of... fucking say. Was this really all for a data file? Hey, you need to get to this lore. Your reward, more lore. Ernest Lewis, Alexei, what's his face, Voyager, Eric, Testament Black, Kanan, Klaus, Kayla. I've a co-worker called Kayla. Not spelled like that, but you know, Kayla's a normal name. There's Donald. Okay, Mikhail Ortman, Res Ortus, Lectus. Okay, unknowns. Program Kanan. And the story got up. Hey, here! The history of Abraxas. I'm not reading that. Hell no. Xenosaga 3, the course door for more lore, which I abhor. Well, that's quite a rhyme scheme you got going on there. That's cool. The only one that was even remotely interesting was the one about Donald, and for entirely the wrong reasons. And this was not relevant back in 2006. It just happens to be relevant now in 2018. Okay. Anyways, we got some lore. Do we get anything else for that? Because I know there's another door that we have to unlock here. Whatever. I think there is an area that I haven't explored yet, so I guess I'll go take care of that. Do we have robots again? Hopefully not. Okay, no, we don't. That's cool. I almost feel like I should save because it's been a long time, but it actually was just spent a long time reading, so no, it's not actually worth saving. Okay. Let's see. Well, I just don't appreciate that kind of behavior, Mr. Man. Okay, weren't you just talking about useless collectibles free stream? Where does lore and codex entries fall in that spectrum? You know what? Yes, let me touch up on that. I was actually talking with our audience here, like pre-stream, about like useless collectible items in video games and how they might not have much of an effect on gameplay overall, but they are nice to collect. And this spawned because recently, and I know this is gonna excite someone in the YouTube audience, I recently started playing Tales of Cilia. Because I don't know, felt like started playing it for the first time because I've had it for a while and I hear really good things about it. So hey, started playing it and I'm having a blast with it so far. It's great. But I noticed that the dungeons and the fields in the game are like filled to the brim with like little collectible items. Like just like you would think they're crafting materials at first. But then it turns out you just use them to trade in at shops, so that you can make the shops more. Yeah, so you can you can upgrade the shops and buy more stuff, and that's pretty cool. But it got me thinking, like, wow, when I'm thinking of like game design, I'm thinking like you know, in dungeons and towns, everything, when you find a guy, you should, like, it's like every item you find should be significant. Every item should have like a big impact on your stats or inventory or stuff like that. And Eternal Sonata, the game I was talking about a couple weeks ago, did that. Like, the only things you really find in dungeons and stuff are like weapons and healing items. And even though that directly went with my design philosophy, I didn't enjoy collecting stuff in that game too much, because I don't know if they actually, despite the fact that everything that I was finding was worthwhile, it felt worthless for some reason. And then in Tales of Celia, I'm finding all these items that I would normally classify as useless, and yet I'm getting a lot of use out of them. It's like, it boggles the mind how how a simple game would actually change my opinion and stuff that much. You know, and it got me thinking, like, yeah, collectible items are really useful, not just for you know, for actually like game progression and stuff, but also for just letting the player collect something and give them an incentive to go out and explore. You know, it's interesting. It's nice to have something like that. But you know, when I'm thinking of game design, I usually, you know, before this discovery, I was thinking of something different, but now I'm thinking of something else. So yeah, that's cool. Anyways, lore. So finding lore to me feels like it's a very it's a collectible that only really applies to a very specific group of people that actually care to ingest as much lore as possible and, you know, find out as much information. Like if I was really into reading lore, I would love all of this data entries and shit down. I would like spend hours just reading up on all these characters and all this lore and locations and shit. But I'm not interested. So for me, this is a very useless collectible to get. But I get the appeal. I get why it's there. I get why it's useful to have it there. What the... Okay, we'll deal with that later. Jesus. Oh, I see what I need to do. Anyways, but yeah, so yeah, got me thinking about that, and it's pretty much all I had to say. But like, simplify. That's all I had to say. It was just it's important to have like what I called useless collectible trinkets in your game, just to make the players have fun exploring. Anyways, I'd like to point out that Eternal Sonata's method of finding items is identical to that of classic Square RPGs, from what I hear anyways. Yeah, it's probably a very common thing. It might actually be Tales of Celia that does something different, or at least something more modern. Because even, you know, the older Tales of games have that method of exploration. You just kind of find stuff. But you know, it's cool. I supposedly Ni no Kuni 2 does that in spades. Like, after every battle in Ni no Kuni 2, you get a bunch of, like, again, those like useless trinkets, and you find all sorts of things. And like, for people who like just collecting random items, Ni no Kuni 2 is like the best game ever. So at least that's what Jim Sterling said about it. That he specifically said that the game lets you just collect a bunch of shit that you technically don't really use too much, but you get it. And for those who like that sort of stuff, it's nice. I know for a fact there was a treasure chest around here somewhere, so I gotta go look for it. Anyways, okay, let me get some water. Well, my water bottle is gone. That's my last water bottle. Thankfully, I have my water thermos for which I decided to bring up my old water filter thing and actually start filtering water from the sink instead of just buying bottles and bottles and bottles of water. Okay. Okay, so what's the point? Like, there was a treasure chest around here somewhere, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. I wasn't crazy. Life leech. Okay. Let's see. HP. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. What do you have? Let's. Oh, but this. Man. I can't believe I'm not willing to put in an HP drain effect just because break limit is so important. I don't like break limit. Every time I say it, and every time I have to remind myself, I fucking hate break limit because of how much it limits you on how or what you can get. Okay. Anyways, what are we doing here again? Yeah, we can get this thing now. Okay, cool. So, well, we can save for that later. Okay, anyways. I prefer the lore-gathering methods established by Valkyria Chronicles and certain Fire Emblem games, but that's more character-focused, not history-focused. So it might not be the same as what you're talking about. Yeah, I guess, but character-focused stuff is pretty cool. Like, that's probably one of the things I like the most about Tales of Celia so far. Is that, maybe the story itself isn't, like, super interesting or, you know, the most revolutionary story in the world, but it's the characters, how they interact and their personalities that really drive the game forward for me. Like, that's the same thing with Tales of Vesperia. Tales of Vesperia has an amazing, incredible cast of characters. Even if the story itself can be, you know, it's not bad, not by any means, but it's not the best story in the world. It's the characters that really drive it forward. And, you know, for some people, myself included, it's more important to have a likable cast of characters than it is to have a good story. Like, if I have to choose between one or the other, I will choose a likable cast of characters over a good story, because even if the story is kind of stupid, I'll still enjoy the game anyways, because I like seeing the people in it. As opposed to a game with a good story with not so likable characters. Yeah, the story is interesting and all, but like, I don't like these people. I guess that's kind of a... I guess it kind of depends on how much you like people in general. Anyways, nothing takes nothing takes precedence over break limit. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it is the truth. Okay, all right. That's a little like how Tales of Games approach it. Big difference is that there is no active, from what I know, of the characters get stored in game in the Tales of Games. Advanced Wars would be a very boring game without its colorful cast of characters. Yeah. Yeah, that's to me is the most important part in any game. It doesn't even have to be well, I will be available when it's colorful cast of horrors. There's no archive of character skits. Oh, okay. In the Tales of Games, you can actually look back at your skits in certain areas. Yeah, usually they'll have like a designated NPC or something late game that lets you just look back at skits. But yeah. Anyways, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, about like characters and stuff. And the other thing I was thinking about today is that you know how Nintendo approaches their games lately? Like they will like Nintendo seems to like be approaching the method of releasing a game as a full product, pretty much. You know, it's a full game at launch, and then they'll continue to update that game for the coming year or the coming several months, and a lot of people like that. You know, like for example, Breath of the Wild. You know, it released as a full product, or well, actually more recently, Kirby Star Allies released as a full product. It was a fun game, and it's been getting new characters and like new content since release, and you know, it's a method to keep players coming back to the game, to give them a reason to keep enjoying the game after launch. And you know, it's cool. You know, it's like you're getting more bang for your buck, I suppose. But in my case, like I bought Super Mario Odyssey alongside my Switch, and I played Super Mario Odyssey, you know, from beginning to end, and I enjoyed it all the way through. But once I was done with Super Mario Odyssey, I was done with Super Mario Odyssey. I didn't feel compelled to keep playing the game after launch, despite the fact that it had gotten more updates since then. And I think the reason for that is because, you know, I personally have so many games to get through that you know, I don't have the patience or time to go back to what. Wait, what? I thought I did the thing right. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I guess this gives me more time to talk about shit again. God damn it. Okay, so protect as a security measure. Please enter the code. I guess we'll just have to blow everything. God. I thought I did the thing right, but apparently I didn't. Anyways, but yeah, so Super Mario Odyssey, I didn't feel compelled to keep coming back to the game because, you know, I was done with it. I have too many other games to get through, and by the time it started getting updated, like with Luigi's Balloon World and more costumes and stuff like that, I was done. It's cool. If I ever go back to the game, I'll look at that stuff. But for the time being, I don't need to. You know, I don't need to do anything like that. Or at least I don't feel compelled to go back just for just go back immediately just for the content that has been added. So you know, I guess I'm one of those examples where not everyone it's not a guaranteed thing to make everyone come back to a game, even if it keeps getting updated, because some people just when some people are done with a game, they are done with that game. And particularly this probably applies to people like me, which have a bunch of games to get through. You know, people will have a smaller selection of games, and especially people that are more loyal Nintendo players that either only have a Nintendo console like the Switch or primarily use their Switch. You know, they'll be much more compelled to go back to those games that keep getting updated. But someone like me who, you know, still has a PS2, you know, PlayStation consoles and other consoles to get through, you know, I'm not gonna be coming back to the Switch all the time, even if the games still keep getting updated. It's nice that they keep getting updated, but I'm not gonna be coming back to them all the time. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, let's see. I guess that's what they've been doing with their biggest Switch hits: Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Kirby Star Allies. I'm not entirely sure what their incentive is, because some of these updates have been free. By the time you come back to Odyssey, Luigi's stuff will be locked behind a paywall because of Nintendo Online. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. Hopefully not. That'd be really stupid. But let's see. Anyways, am I not doing this right? Okay, well, let's see. All the green ones are in the right place. And all the yellow ones are in the right place too. End code input and reset. No. I want to enter the code into the door. Why doesn't it let me? Please enter the code from the console on the left and right to enter. Or do I need to press something else in here? Hold on. Okay, let's see. Maybe there's gotta be a switch I'm not looking at. Let's see. Okay, so we need to delete this one and... Actually, what if it's the opposite? What if I actually need to... Let's see, okay, let's delete everything again. And let's see if I actually need to input it the opposite of what the thing is saying. I don't know why that would make sense, but it might. Okay. I do wonder, will Nintendo Online only cover online multiplayer or all aspects of online connectivity, short of the eShop? I sure hope they don't. That would suck. Okay. Anyways, let's see. So we're actually gonna destroy the ones that are being highlighted by this, instead of leaving the ones that are not highlighted by it. Okay. And the one on the top. Okay. And I'll do the same on this one. So the ones on the other side, on the bottom. Okay. Pretty sure you didn't make any mistakes when you were trying the obvious solution, so I guess this is worth a try. This does feel really stupid though. Yeah, I'm not sure what the idea was with this puzzle. Like, I mean, I think I can solve it, but well, if it's not this, then I don't know what it is. Okay, yeah, it was the opposite. So you actually have to break the ones that it's highlighting, not leave the ones that it's highlighting at all. Who would figure that out first? I don't know. But there you go. That's the solution. And screw players with color blindness, they'd never be able to solve this puzzle. Yeah. Well, okay. Green for colorblind people, green and yellow will look a little bit different, but I guess color blindness is gonna affect is going to affect almost anyone's gaming experience. Games use colors a lot. Now there are color blind modes for games, but apparently even those aren't perfect because like Overwatch's color blind mode doesn't actually cover for people that are completely colorblind. It only covers for like partial color blindness, and I think that's the same for other people. For other games that have colorblind modes, like they'll cover people who are like partially colorblind, not fully colorblind, which is unfortunate. I do know there's a like they don't get mentioned much, but I do back in high school, like every class of mine had at least one colorblind student, and I felt bad for them because, like, wow, I didn't know color blindness was this widespread. But okay. Anyways, disengage log entry permitted. Cool. Anyways, yeah, ass backward is what this puzzle was. Cutscene time. Cool. Awesome. Let's see.
What is this place? It looks like some sort of experimentation ward.
Loud water opening noises. Oh boy, more boss fights. Can't wait for that.
If you're here, that must mean Pellegrini is dead.
Wait, I haven't saved in a while. Oh god.
You killed your former love, yet you still live on. I'll compliment your tenacity, Uzuki.
I could say the same to you, Colonel.
Look at the remains of a dream. The final product of human intelligence, human technology that can surpass even God. The end result of desire for forbidden power. The very definition of a nightmare.
You're the one who repeated that nightmare, Colonel.
I too was unable to rise above my human existence.
I have no idea what they're talking about right now. They're using big words that don't really connect to each other.
It may have been I who sealed this planet into a nightmare. You could say I was pure. If I'd stopped to think for a moment, it all would have been obvious. But the word martyrdom seduced and clouded my eyes.
Existential dialogues like these are the bane of my existence. You know, me too, man. We're on the same page here.
Colonel, for that word, your followers believed in you and laid down their own lives. So why are you here? Why are you not beside them?
Uzuki, those who died with their beliefs were the happy ones. But what about me? There's nothing more pathetic than a pet who's been abandoned by his master.
Look, Margaret, I do like you as a character, but I don't like you enough to justify your fucking existential crisis speeches. I don't approve of them.
Lacking the strength of the wild, he merely exposes his pitiful form to the world. And but it is the same for you.
I accidentally skipped dialogue, but whatever.
Ormus, Vector, the Federation, Miltia. All of them were nothing but actors for the one objective. What does the term People of Zohar mean for us now? We're just fools made to dance to a tune of lies.
Why do you still fight us if you know that?
Even a fool has his pride. But after being betrayed and rejected by all I've believed in, there is still one thing left for me. You, Uzuki. My showdown with you is the only thing that will not betray me.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. If they could literally put that right in here, and it would fit. It would fit right into his dialogue, because that's how little sense it's actually making.
You didn't think that I would run?
There's no chance of that. In the end, you and I are both beings who can only express ourselves through strength.
Okay, whatever. Boss fight time, I suppose.
You were able to kill Pellegrini, and I'm sure that you'll be able to satisfy me as well. Jin Uzuki. As a warrior, and as a man, I will leave my mark upon the world!
Hey, the fact that you keep having to endure this sanctimonious assholes for longer and longer each time we defeat them just infuriates me. Infuriates me too. I don't want to kill this guy because he's evil, I want to kill him so he'll shut the hell up. Yep, anyways, but enough talk. Have at you. Now have at you. Okay, after an FMB cutscene, okay, well the music is different. We have like a particular soundtrack for this one, I suppose. Anyways, let's just burst them down ASAP. That's 44,000 damage, that's cool. Okay, that does a lot of damage. Hold on. Yeah, let's see. Now I can do our special attack. Is this fight supposed to be important? Where did these focus come from? Well, yeah, Marguerite has been around since like the first, since the beginning, so I guess fair enough. Okay. I should probably scan him with Dina once I get the chance. Yeah, that does a lot of damage though. Okay. Don't miss. God damn it, Jin. This is supposed to be your big important boss fight. Don't keep missing like that, Jesus. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna like heal Zebulon just so they don't die. They're probably gonna be doing the most damage here anyways. Okay, anyways. Let's see if we can just use missiles instead. It'll work, I guess. There we go, now we got level 3. We do take some damage in return. Okay. Just last week we were talking about the limited number of music tracks for battles in this series. And here we are getting some battle music. Okay. Well, whatever. How many does this make? Now that we have something unique for Margus's boss fight, think we might have like 3 battle songs now. You know, besides the the normal battle music, and I think there is a boss fight battle, like generic boss fight battle music, but I guess now it's just important, I suppose. Okay, now I can probably scan this guy. Let's see. How much is it? 900,000 HP? Why? He's got even more HP than the big guy. Why would he have more HP than the big guy? Okay, well, whatever. Does that mean he's gonna take less damage now?
Your movement is impressive, as I expected, Colonel. But this is only the tip of my power.
You always have something to say. Let's see how much you can talk once you've tasted my blade.
Oh boy. Well, I guess it's time for everyone to start charging. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take it slow for now. Barely made it. Oh my god. They need to be at full health for that. Aye. Okay. Yeah, it's over 900,000. Anyways. Let's see. We are not doing damage. We are not doing enough damage to this. Okay. Let's see, maybe we can get cheeky with this stuff. I can't believe this thing has 900,000 HP. Like, I'm not okay with that. In the slightest. Okay. Is it possible to grind for levels with mech suits? No. You can only... what's the fitness name of it? Upgrade them through equipment. You cannot actually upgrade through leveling them. So, and we currently have the best equipment, so this is the best we can do. Like, this is the best we can do. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna charge just in case. Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to take this as slowly as possible, and then we just unload with the level 3 anima attacks when we can. Okay. 6-digit HP, almost 7, and you're doing bursts of double-digit damage. This doesn't bode well. Yeah, it's... We're gonna be here a while. Okay. Well... I guess this is probably the last thing we're doing in tonight's stream, because again, I was feeling kind of tired, kind of me. They say that tonight's stream was not gonna be going on for that long. So, whatever. Okay, well, this is not doing quite as much damage anymore for some reason. Which I'm perfectly fine with. Okay. Do we have any items to make this go faster, by the way? Or repair? No. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, but at least if we're getting like music specifically for this boss fight, I suppose we may be approaching a moment of like maybe we might be soon approaching something bad. I mean, there's an ending to this game, hopefully. You know, I'm not even gonna risk it. Just charge. Okay. What if this was the final boss and then the game just ends? Nah. Nah, I'm pretty sure the final boss is gonna be somehow related to Telos. But this does feel final boss-ish, I suppose. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing damage by this. We're literally just building up the anima gauges so we can actually burst down damage on them. And even that's not gonna do that much. Okay. Now I can only fit in 2 missiles before I have to do my full moon thing. Okay. Yeah, with this boss fight is probably gonna take up the rest of the stream. Hey. Okay. And then Dana's gonna have to heal because she took too much damage.
Attacking!
But that just didn't work. Okay. Did I have anything else to talk about today? I don't think I did. I think I blew up all of my interesting subjects before this boss. I should have saved them for this boss fight so we would actually have something to talk about while we were doing this. Okay, cool. Rabian has the level 3 thing. Now I can unload. Okay. That's fine. Actually, that's not so fine. You should probably heal yourself. Make sure you don't have those mines on you. Only can do that much damage anyway, so that's okay. Rabian, you just do level 3. And then they merely do Lotus Blade. This isn't related to anything, but I just read an interesting headline from the developers' blog for Wargroove. All your fanfic is canon now. Okay, special attacks cause cracks on what? Was it a good thing or was it a bad thing? I wasn't paying attention. Hopefully it was a good thing, because I'm gonna keep, because that's my only strategy here.
Attacking!
Okay, we might be better off just trying to double attack with Zebulon's like main thing instead of doing the side thing too much. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have you heal. Yeah, Rabion instead of attacking, because Rabion can actually do some things here. Let's see. Hopefully this will be a work. This will work out fine. Hopefully it wasn't dodge. Okay, cool. I countered, but that's fine, I guess. Okay. Yeah, we actually can build up our laser thing with just with our anima gauge with just the normal lasers, so we have to do the special lasers. Okay. Well, now everyone has to heal for the next turn. That's great. Okay, I'm gonna have you just heal Dana before things go bad. Some boss fights can be boiled down to do this, this, and this, then rinse and repeat X number of times. When that X number is greater than like 3, then I officially declare this that the boss is way too boring and the fight takes way too long. You know, loop number 2 right now, I believe, going on 3. Yep, that is a good way of explaining it. Okay, there. That's fine. It's not really fine, but I don't have a choice here. This is literally the best I can do. Just slowly wither away at its HP. Slowly wither away at it. Okay. Returns to explosion. Okay, well, we can heal that. That's fine. And I could take bigger risks here, but maybe. I'm not sure. Anyways, make sure everyone doesn't explode. Okay. So anyway, like the Wargroove blog update discussed the game's in-progress cutscene editor, which looks like it'll be super fun to play around with. Oh, actually I did read about that. Well, no, I didn't read about it, but I did see like a headline of it. Looks pretty cool. You know, being able to make your own cutscene sounds like the movies. Like the game, the movies, but maybe good. Okay, let's see if we can get cheeky with it. God. Is he always going to miss if he immediately starts with a new moon, with a moon thing? I need to try this out. Because if so, that's bullshit. I think he just has a lot of evasion anyways. Oh god, oh my god, that is so slow. We're barely building any anima gauge with a Dana. Okay, that's much better. Okay, whatever. See, does he always miss with a full moon? I think he might. You cannot start with a full moon, otherwise he'll miss. Oh god. That's so stupid. Okay, I don't think we've seen very many the movies-like games or mini-games for 2D games, so this will be rather unique, yeah, other than like, I guess, the RPG Maker itself, but that barely counts. Okay. Yeah, we have to start with missiles because the full moon will not hit. Even then it doesn't hit all the time. Okay, well you know what, I'm gonna heal instead of attack. Okay, now you can attack. Cool, now we have level 3 with Zebulon. That's cool. Okay. This is the slowest boss fight in the... Okay, no, maybe Dimitri yeah, Dimitri was probably still the slowest boss fight. Probably. We need to hit these moons, man. We cannot just keep going without hitting the moons. Okay. Looks like Wargroove's cutscenes will be represented as a vertical timeline, kind of like that one game making tool I forget the name of. I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but sounds like it's the right one, hopefully, maybe. Anyways, 3 nano repair Dana real quick. And Zebulon, you can just merely go in and to this thing. Let me see if I can read again what it does when you do a special attack. That, oh god, that's not. Special attacks cause cracks to open in the Vajra armor. Okay, cool. So yeah, it is a good thing for us to do special attacks. Now it's weak to physical attacks and lightning attacks. Okay, cool. So every special attack will actually make this thing weaker. So we have an incentive to keep doing special attacks. Yeah, I can't remember. I never made anything with it, so it's not sticking in my memory. What if it's freaking Mario Paint? That would be hilarious. Okay. Anyways. Finally, progress. Yeah, we're getting somewhere eventually. I mean, it doesn't really help me that it's now strong against, weak against physical attacks, because we don't have any physical attacks. Well, it's either fire or beams. So, whatever. Let's see. Okay. Start with lasers and then just ease your way into... Never mind. Okay, whatever. Then I just keep going with the freaking laser thingies. No, you're not wrong. Mario Paint was a pretty versatile tool. Yeah. Okay, just lay off the Rebuin, please. Okay. I almost feel like I'm fighting an MMO boss. Like a raid boss from an MMO that I'm just slowly chipping away at it. It feels like that's exactly what I'm doing right now, and I don't appreciate that. Okay. Man, if Wargroove goes as far as to include options for custom music, it'll be just about perfect for me. Yeah, that would be great if it does that. So hopefully. Okay, Dana's probably gonna be the next one to get their anima gauge though, so that's cool. Okay. I do not care for the like bonuses that we can get for defeating this boss with a special attack. I really don't. If we get something cool, if not, whatever. Okay. But it feels like the only way I can actually do anything to this thing is with special anima attacks, so whatever. I think I might end up buying the game twice. One copy for PC for building an elaborate campaign, and one copy for Switch to just enjoy the base game on my own time. Yeah, double dipping is something that a lot of people do with the games that they really like. So hey, that'll be fine too, I suppose. Okay. Anyways. We're barely building up that thing. Okay. Seems like co-ops are more likely to happen the more you attack. So that's cool. Also, he seems to be compelled to hitting Rebuin more than anyone just because Jane is in it, which would make sense. Okay. I could even stream the development of my campaign. Yeah, that would be fun. That'd be kind of nice. Okay. God damn it. Okay. Anyway, let's see. I remember some bosses in Xenosaga 1, how great some of them were, because they didn't have a ridiculous amount of HP. They just did a lot of damage and had some very dangerous attacks, but you could retaliate by having an equally powerful strategy. That was great about Xenosaga 1. This is just a test of endurance. Like, just straight up. The real boss fight here is like not falling asleep. And that it shouldn't be like that. It should not, under any circumstances. feel like the fight in a boss fight is just like trying to stay awake through the whole thing.
Please hit!
Resident sleeper. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Now they need to heal, that's fine. Okay, now you can go ahead and do your level 3 anime and just unload on this thing. Alright, there you go. It's not gonna do a whole lot of damage, but at least it's gonna break something from it. What's it gonna be this time? Is it fire? No, it's lasers. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That works. We can work with that. Okay, like every other Twitch emote, you have to capitalize both words. Oh, that was actually supposed to be an emote. Okay, I see it now. Cool. Let's see. Well, if its evasion is gonna go up alongside the everything, then there's gonna be a... God damn it. Oh no.
How many times have we crossed swords now, Colonel?
I'll make this our last battle. I know all your pathetic techniques.
Did it actually like replenish all of its... It replenished all of its defenses. Maybe I should only aim for level 1 anime attacks because I might still break it anyways. Oh, I know what we have to do now. We have to charge everyone again, because if we don't, someone's gonna die. You need to be at full health and it'll all need to be defending. See? Barely made it. Okay. So... But I'm gonna save up until the level 3 anima because Rebion is almost there, but with the other ones I'm just gonna do level 1s. Okay, and then you can charge, and then Dana you can just start doing this thing. Well, at least, yeah, the level 1 anima charges a lot faster, so... That works.
Here I go!
Okay. Speed, evasion, and accuracy. Oh, not evasion. Not evasion. Not more evasion. Please. No. No. God damn. Fucking Christ. Actually, on closer inspection, the majority of Twitch's emotes have double capitalization. It's just that some of my favorites, like Ripperonis and the Divine Sauce emotes, start with undercase letters. Okay. Metagross use double team. God. Okay. Please tell me someone gonna dodge the freaking missiles, though. Okay. Anyways, yeah, let's just use like level 1 animas. That might actually be enough. Yeah, so special attacks will break that thing's armor. Now it's weak to physical attacks. Okay, now we have level 1 anima. That's technically all we need. Okay. Let's see. Well, at least we're still hitting it. There's more. Oh, God. Maybe you took a lot of damage on that one. Hey. Well, everyone needs to heal real quick. Now you can take care of your mines. Okay, and then you can... Actually, I should have done it with Dana because he was going to have another turn anyways. Well, whatever. You know what? Do your level 1 Atma. Hey! Okay. I mean, he got all his elemental resistance back because that's fair. Yeah, I know. Oof. Zebulon, you barely making it here. Okay. Yeah, this guy's starting to get dangerous. Okay. Hey.
Please hit!
Thank you, Momo. Thank you. We now have a level 2, 3 thingy. That's cool. That's awesome, in fact. Let's see, can we get some airts? Cool, we can get some airts. Oh, did he lose his buff? Okay, yeah, he's no longer buffed. Let's see. Let's repair Ruben so he doesn't even have to mildly worry about damage. Okay, Zebulon has to worry about damage, that's fine. Actually, that's not fine. Let's keep repairing them. Okay. Okay, you need to stop, seriously. God damn it. Okay. Let's see. That's a beam attack. I think that's fine, though. Yeah, it is actually weak to beam, so that was 100,000 HP. Cool. Okay. Hey, it's actually not that much further from death now, so... Anyways, let's go ahead and do an all repair on everyone. Actually, half repair might be good enough. I am starting to get the idea behind this boss. It makes sense, it technically works, but that doesn't justify it taking so long. But the length of boss fights is kind of a universal problem with this series. Yeah, I kept thinking his special attacks were called Someone's Moon 2, or whatever, but I think it actually says Moan instead of Moon. Which doesn't really make things better. I fully realize that. Okay. Anyways, then I just keep doing the thing. Yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. At least I get the strategy. Okay. Maybe you can just do your... this stuff. Hey.
I'll send you all to hell!
Okay, we're doing this shit again. Thank you, Rebuan. Okay, everyone is to charge again. Well, fuck you. Well, just fuck you. Just on principle, fuck you. Jesus. God damn it, you didn't even give me a chance. Ah. Okay, are you almost dead? Please tell me you're almost dead. Close enough. Okay, just break all of its defenses. We might just start sticking with level 1 animas here. Okay, yeah, now it's literally weak to everything. Okay. Creepy moaning, grumbling noises, BRB, I need to investigate this. Well, yeah, sure, go ahead. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we're actually doing damage now. Hey, look, it's an ambush. Awesome. Can we please kill this thing? I want to kill this thing so bad. Alright. Maybe I was getting too ambitious with saving for level 3 animas all the time with previous boss fights. Hey, look, another ambush. Did we win yet? No, we haven't. Okay. Zebulon, oh shit, we're gonna have to heal real quick. Just in case. He does have this, that, yeah, it's Indra's Moan, actually. It's not Indra's Moon. Let's see. Well, at least that works. Yeah, the ambushes are pretty useful too. So maybe we'll stick to those. Hey, thanks, Momo. Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's almost dead, actually. Again, I don't even care for the like bonuses that we may get from it. I just want it to die. Is it dead? Yes, it's dead. Awesome. Yay. Fucking Christ. Just raccoons, I hope. I was afraid there might have been a bigger animal out there. You know what? You know what? Okay, yeah, cool. 80 points. Before we even go into this next boss fight, I'm gonna need a short break. So, I will be right back real quick. Okay, I'm back. Did I not play while I was away? I think I not might have played while I was away. Well, that's okay. Let's play sometimes. Anyways. Let's see what's gonna happen now.
I see that old fool at least had a good eye. Jin, you are exceptional. But your strength means that you will always be alone in this world. You've cast aside the few people who understood you by your own hands. Now, There's no one left who understands you.
Margulis.
Very interesting. Now let's begin once again.
Give up, Margulis!
No, never! It's all right. This is my wish. I have lived to settle the score with you. At this moment, I am not going to lose to you!
What's going on?
Okay, Margulis. Buddy. Pal. You can't say, I'm not going to lose to you, and then commit suicide. Like, if your idea is to not lose to him by not having him beat you, but instead you kill yourself, you still lose, Margulis. Well, whatever. I kinda liked him, but not too much, so I don't feel his death too much.
My pendant. Hey, what's going on? It's calling me.
Is that door gonna unlock now? Okay, that door's gonna unlock now. Okay, fair enough. Hey.
Someone ahead is calling me.
I guess the Zohar isn't here. Now it's here. It's located deeper beneath the ground, aka more boss fights. It's calling me. Is this actually the final dungeon? Let's go where Shion is taking us. Zohar and Abel may actually be there. Actually, yeah, this might be the final dungeon. It just has a bajillion things to do. Hey look, we got Margulis' sword. Jin learned the special attack, Lightning Waltz. Cool. So I guess that's wait, is it actually an equipment for Jin? No. It's just a sword. Is it an item that we can look at? No. Okay, I am seriously disturbed by the lack of a key item menu in this game. I have a bunch of items I don't know I have. I'm not okay with that. Anyway, yeah, this might actually be the final dungeon. It's just they decided to make it 5 billion floors and boss fights long. Anyways, but again, I did say that I was kind of feeling today. And if you'll excuse me, also not particularly in the mood for Xenosaga. I feel like whatever game might have been advertised in that ad while I was away seems more appealing than Xenosaga right now. I don't know, I have a strange feeling. Maybe I'll look back at the stream and once that game comes out I'll be like, hey, we should play this for like a one-off stream or something. That might be fun. I don't know. Sounds like a plan to me. It sounds like a plan to you? Yeah, hopefully. Anyways, okay. Well, okay, I guess we'll explore a little bit further. That was a game being advertised, I couldn't tell, eh? It probably was. I did see a Switch logo in there somewhere. Maybe. Alright. Anyways. Okay. Yeah, there's just on the on the back of my head. Okay. Anyway, go to the EL10 special classified area. If we have a boss fight, I swear to God, if this just directly leads into a boss fight, I'm not gonna be a happy camper. Let's see. Okay, we're actually going to new area with like actual people, so never mind. Yeah, we're done for today. I don't feel like dealing with this anymore. So let's see, what's my party looking like again? Well, okay, hold on. Let's get like a sneak preview of what these enemies are gonna be like. I guess we'll do that at least.
Eliminating enemy threat.
Okay. Prostata Serenine. Okay, we'll like see what these people are, and then we're done for tonight. Let's see. Stand. What the? Oh, if I break that out. Stand keeper. Okay, I thought this was JoJo's for a moment. All right, never mind. Analyze. What's your deal? 4100 HP, you're weak to fire, strong to beams. Okay, let's see. Weak to fire, strong to beams. Ziggy, that's not a job for you. That's a job for Cosmos right there. For now, though, I guess. Physical attack, decreasing physical. Sure, let's do that. I did critical to someone. Let's see. Single short medium physical attack plus small chance of ceiling boost. Nemesis single short massive fire attack plus higher critical to but that's gonna kill it. Or almost. Ow. Peace all. Okay, these things are weird. They're actually getting they actually get crystallized. Wow. It's rude. Okay, what's yours deal though? You're strong to fire, weak to ice. Okay, cool, I suppose. The stone mask that's critical to the story of Phantom Blood is an obtainable item. Yeah, but surprisingly, I just recently learned that there was a JoJo reference in Castlevania Symphony of the Night of all games. Okay, the stone mask that's critical to the story is Phantom Blood. Okay, yeah. Remember, JoJo has been around since the 90s. There was I'm pretty sure there was an adaptation of it back then, and it had a game too. It just became relevant again with the new anime series that came out in like 2013? I don't know when the new season of like when the new anime adaptation of JoJo started airing, but you know, in the last 5 years or so. Let's say that. Okay. So this thing again. I killed 2 of them. Yeah, so these guys are actually strong to fire, which is gonna be a problem. But like, what else do we have? Do we have any other long medium fire? Single, all long, small fire. I guess we're just gonna have to do a G-Buster. There we go. Cool. You know what, Shion just like let Momo in here. You got poison too. Not a fan of that. Ow. And then Ziggy, you just like you just get out of here too, so you don't get crystallized either. Just, like bring chaos in here, I suppose. Okay. Cosmos, you can do. You can like weaken one of these guys too, so that Momo can finish them off. Hopefully. Okay, so they're weak to. Actually, I got some text now. Go. Anyways, they actually got some ice things that we need you to do. Yeah, Blizzard.
Ether drive!
Hey, you've been live for just over 2 hours. Don't forget to drink water. Yeah, I'll do that later, Hydrobot. Okay, anyways, do you have some ice? No. Everyone's like, always execute revenge against short attacks. Whatever. Okay, Do we have like some anti-gnosis stuff? No? Okay, just do falling leaves then. I guess that works. Oh look, it's boosting. I don't appreciate what you're doing here, Mr. Man. Okay. You can stop now. And Chaos just punch it in the face.
We won.
Okay, I can confirm that I fucking hate the enemies in this area. Just with a burning passion. Can confirm. Did we get any items besides that? No. Starts used to type M criticals. Well, sure, whatever. I'm gonna have to like look up some guides online. See if anyone else has like a strategy to make this area go by faster. Because I'm not a fan of what I'm seeing. Not a fan. Okay. How come we're playing as Momo? I mean, yeah, okay, well, sure, why not? That's nothing wrong with that, really. Just, I feel like we're gonna need Momo anyways, because we're gonna need to do as much multi-hitting magic as much as we can. Okay, so let's just go back down there, heal again, save again, and then we're done for tonight again. I'm just not in the mood to keep going tonight. I had high hopes for this game too. Like originally when I was coming into this, because like I had everyone, just everyone that I saw on the internet was saying how awesome the entire Xenosaga franchise was, and especially the third game. And again, yeah, it's better than Xenosaga 2, that's unquestionable, but I don't know, I feel disappointed. Would you say it doesn't hold up to Xenosaga 1? Not even slightly. You know, see, I actually like Xenosaga 1. Yeah, it still had its story bullshit and some of its enemies were kind of bullshit too, but that game was enjoyable. It had a great combat system. It had some interesting boss battles, and dungeon exploration was kind of nicer in there too. Overall, not everywhere, but you know, I would unquestionably say that Xenosaga 1 is my favorite Xenosaga. We haven't finished this game yet, but we're almost at the end. Like, what's the point? Some interesting boss battles, yeah, some. Not all of them. That didn't take like literally 30 to 60 minutes to complete. Yeah, that's another huge bonus. Yeah, it doesn't take half your day to finish a single dungeon. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, we're done here for tonight, so hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know it's a little short, but this is all the energy I can muster today. I can't keep going with this. I guess join us tomorrow for some more. I'll try to see what people do to get to this area easier. I mean, I get it. We are actually probably in the final area of the game, so do expect harder battles, but still, well, there has to be a way. I kind of prefer Xenosaga in shorter bursts, personally. I think everyone does. But anyways, I wonder if the guides will say spam Erdekaiser. You know what, they might. That might actually be a strategy. That might just be the way to go. Anyways, but yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more. See you guys on Sunday for some more Harry Potter. Somehow I'm actually enjoying that more than this. I feel sad that I'm saying that, but I say that with full confidence. And yeah. So well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been all for today. So here says goodbye. Hollow Play 45.